So, part 2, I acquired a new drill. This one should be better because I've used one before when I was doing my floors, and it seemed to get everything off a lot better than that other drill I was using. But I think I just want to get to work, so I'm going to set you down, don't have much to say, and let's get started. Quite a bit to do. I kind of want to do this without worrying about the camera, so I'm going to do a look at one of these. So, it's been a bit since I picked up the camera, but it's pretty much completely done. I just have to get some of the rust off. I'm thinking for the other side, I won't worry so much about getting all this to bare metal if there's literally no rust on it, because I kind of want to keep as much of the original. I'll just like scuff this up with a sander, because at least then we'll have an extra layer, because there's no rust on it. This, you can see that. So if we can keep it, but if we can't, we can't. The other side we'll just keep a bit more, but I'll need to pull the carpet up a bit for this hole, because I keep shooting a bunch of sparks and I don't want the carpet right there when I'm doing that one. And the only thing we really have to do now is just clean up some of the rest, like all like up here. That's all we really have to do. I'm kind of going to get sidetracked. I'm going to try getting those 2 bolts off for all the lines and seeing, I know they're hard lines, just seeing how movable they are for cleaning behind them. So we're going to try that right now. Scares us. Not another bolt. If I snap this one, I'm actually gonna think I was gonna cry. So, get everything set up on the passenger side. I'm going to start really getting some of this stuff off. I'm going to start on the inside because honestly I really don't want to have to deal with that. I'm going to leave that for last. But I'm just going to get going on this and set up a time lapse for it. That is a lot better with the new drill. But to be honest, I really don't. Take this mask off. I really don't like how dirty this camera's getting. I'm worried I'm gonna get dirt somewhere that shouldn't be. So I might just do this with the camera again. I really wish I could show it, but I really don't want to mess up this camera. So I'm gonna do a quick little. Here we go. After a little bit of time. Got the light. You got it pretty much all done. That genuinely did not take very long at all. If the clips tell me how long was in between each one, I'll put that up on screen, but that new drill I got just powers through it. I even got like just on the inside of like yeah, whatever this is called. Yeah, it's I'm tired, but man, that did a good job. And what I was talking about compared to the other side is, on the other side you might notice that I did a lot more bare metal. Well, I really didn't have to, but on this I'm just going to scuff this with a sander. And we're just going to paint right on this if there is no rust. Like something like that, like obviously you have to get bare metal because I'm going to be having someone weld on it, but that's really it. I don't have to get everything to bare metal. I just might as well keep this a layer if there's no rust on the other side anyway. Is my thought process. So yeah, I'm just going to scuff this and then we're just going to paint over it. Well, we should be good. I might get some new seam sealer just to put it on top of where theirs is. A couple places like this and like that. I think I might just re-seam seal. I don't really think I'll do the rocker re-seam seal because I might have these whole rockers replaced in the future anyway, and just kind of like whatever.
Ready for it?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready. I don't have glasses. Have you have your glasses on?
Yeah. You want to throw on my actual fucking real glasses?
Closed toe shoes was not to go for this. It'll do. Thought you might cut a little bit closer, but it'll be fun. We're hammering it up anyway.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Oh, I get to see myself, dude. Holy fuck. That's sick.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh, you missed the spot though.
Did I?
What?
Kobe Mac boo
Boo boo. I'm gonna cry.
boo. Back to it.
Okay, it's been a few days since I've been on this car. From the last clip, I think it was just me showing off. No, it wasn't. It was me pulling that. I don't know. It was me working with Caden. All the off-topic stuff. But we're back to working underneath the car. The inside of the passenger side is done. Now it's time to work on the inside. Which is the hard part because I have to work around all these fuel lines and brake lines. Which is going to be kind of annoying because I got the light. I noticed that little spot there, which I don't really know how I'm going to get to. Because I don't really want to take these lines off. I don't think I'm good enough yet to take these lines off. But, and most of the rust is along that seam you can see there. There's just stuff all along it, so you can't really see much over here, but I bet we're going to uncover it. And up there, towards the back, there's some other spots. I've kind of learned my lesson about how much this stuff can just go everywhere and into my camera. So I think I'm just going to cut back to when it's done. Little update. I finished tying all the lines back a bit so I can do the inside, because I just finished doing the outer half. Looks pretty good. I knew there was a bunch of rust there. There is holes, but it's only like through the top layer, so I do plan on like seam sealing this, so I'll just re-seam seal that even over just those holes. After I'll clean it up probably a bit more before I even do that, and it'll be fine. And then there's that little pinhole. Not too bad. And then I'm just gonna do the frame rail. Now that I have all these tied back, and I should be able to get all in there pretty easily and around those lines. So I'll just come back when I've done that. So I got the inside of the lines cleaned. Looks pretty good. That track stand is still blocking that area. I don't know if I'll ever get to it. Probably will, but for now, I moved the other jack stand back. And I have the jack still there. And I'm just gonna get this area. Clean up that. And then I'm gonna do the same on the other side. And then probably just do those two. And then I'm debating on doing also the wheel wells, just the front ones. And this is as far back as I'm gonna go. Like just like this whole area is as far back as I'm gonna go on either side. And then I'm probably gonna go with the front just to finish the wheel wells because there's some rust in those that I know of. So I think I'm just gonna do this, clean up the rust, and then be pretty good. I got that area cleaned up quite nice. And I cleaned up more of the inside of the pinch weld, but a lot of it doesn't look very nice. So I don't know what I'm doing. Probably end up just painting over all of it, and at some point in the future, my rocker probably end up being replaced because of this. The rocker probably just end up coming up in through here. Nothing I personally can do right now. I'm just happy I still have rockers. A lot of these Miatas don't, so I think the next thing I'm gonna do is just clean up more of this rust. And when I was doing the pinch weld, I noticed that up there. So I'm going to move this jack because there's, you can't really see very well, but right there, there's a bit of stuff. This is a pretty bad area. I need to get all cleaned off. It looks like it's like literally mostly rust, just surface all along this area for the looks of things. So yeah, I'll probably just pick back on the tripod and start time lapsing again because it's way too dirty under here to have the camera. I'm going to try and take the interior out. I already took the seat out of this side, but I'm going to go through and take at least the center out and the other seat out so I can pull the carpet up, get it ready for welding, and so I can grind more because I don't want a spark to shoot up and catch the back of the carpet on fire. So I'm going to try to do that. So, last night we left off with taking the beginning of the interior out, and it was really dark, so I just kind of stopped the camera, and because you guys couldn't really see much, but the sun is just glaring. Now it's really bright. Pull this up. But now you can see with the whole dash out, carpet pulled up, and there's some spots here I'm going to re-go over and paint them that I didn't really do properly last time. And you can see here, there's one of the holes. Oh, where's my light? Wait, yeah, you can see there, if I go close, you see that's a hole. That's a small hole. And yeah, I think we're close to being done underneath. Let me grab my light. I think we're close to being done underneath. I think I have to touch a bit more up. Like over there, I think I'm going to have to touch up just a bit more. But I think we're pretty much almost done. I think I might touch up this area on either driver's side. Dad came in. Other than that, yeah, so I left off, did that on the passenger side. So I think I'm going to move that jack stand back because it's in a really sketchy spot. And that's why I always keep the jack back there, but I felt even nicer. But we're going to move those stands for a minute. And we're just going to clean up those areas just under it. Because I know on this side, there for sure is rust under there. Ignore the fender. It's really bad. I already cleaned up under it and it looks okay. And we sprayed that already, but we're just going to clean up under there. And I think that is on both sides. We're going to do that. And I think that's pretty much all that's left to do. And then I can start working on the interior, getting it ready so I can get it welded. So it won't be too bad. So I think I'm just gonna cut to me cleaning up those spots, and then we're gonna get the interior after. So underneath the car is complete on both sides and I already cleaned up. So I'm gonna move on to the interior on preparing these holes and okay, I'm on the passenger side now. I'm gonna It's not as bad as the other side, so I'm just going to quickly do it off camera. So I'm just going to touch that up, take the silicone off all these areas, because it didn't really work how I wanted it to, where it's like sealing up where he welded, just in case there's like pinholes. So I think this time I'm just either going to paint it, or I'm going to get like seam seal to go over that. I think that'd work a bit better. So I'm just going to quickly do that. So we left the carpet. I went through, got it pretty cleaned up, ready for welding, and it should be pretty good. So I think I'm gonna leave this video off right here, and I think that'll be pretty good. I didn't film as much as I should have with this one. Like, I missed taking out the dash and stuff, but I'll film me putting that back in, and I'll just have to work better on filming for next time. And welding should be the next video. That should be pretty good.